them an arm and a leg for a change. See how they like them apples, huh? They probably won't go for it, but it's fun to try, isn't it? Let's see what else is trending today. Facebook delays video ads. Now, a while back, it was announced that Facebook is planning to add autoplay video ads to the news feed at some point, but now it appears Facebook is holding off, at least for now. Care to guess why? Yep, Facebook is concerned that the user backlash would be too severe. So we got to taunt them into doing that, don't you think? Well, speaking of ads, if you're an Instagram user, they'll likely start appearing in your feed sometime over the next 10 to 12 months. That's Facebook feed, by the way. Since Instagram is all about photos and short videos, it's possible the company could be pushing both out to users. Will this be next summer's hot treat? I certainly hope not, but fancy a plate of spaghetti, but frozen. Blech. I don't even like cold spaghetti. Well, a New York ice cream shop is serving up a German sweet treat. Ice cream that looks like spaghetti. Why? Well, straight up ice cream finished off with any number of your favorite toppings. Make it a strawberry sauce for an authentic spaghetti with marinara sauce look. Yeah, I will pass. I like spaghetti. I like ice cream. I don't want them together, okay? Not in the same dish. Maybe, one before the other or one after the other. You can do it either way because either one's all right. But don't mix the two together, okay? Let's see. Riddick moves, rather. Riddick moves the butler. What I'm trying to say. The sci-fi sequel Riddick, starring Vin Diesel, muscled to the top of the North American box office charts over the weekend. Riddick's nearly $19 million in ticket sales were enough to push the butler down the staircase into second place, following a 3-week run at the top. Really? He got beat out by Vin Diesel? Oh well, I guess all good things must come to an end, but certainly deserved a better toppling than that. And that's what's going on today. Things you need to know on this Monday. With more things you need to know on this Monday, let's go over to the newsroom. And, Paul, what do you say you greet the fine folks, huh?
Hello, Americans. This is Paul Harvey. Stand by for news.
It's time now for a look at news headlines. We'll have the CBS World News Roundup coming up in a few minutes on this Monday morning. But in the meantime, Congress is set to debate Syria this week. Congress returns to action today from a 1-month break. How do you return from a break of doing nothing, to do more nothing? Well, anyway, Congress is set to return to work today following a 1-month break and will immediately begin debating giving the president the authorization to strike Syria. Today's session is expected to start with Senate Majority Leader Harry Reid procedural steps to overcome an anticipated filibuster over whether to officially take up the resolution. Only in politics, huh? Well, the NSA can track smartphone data. Glad somebody can. According to German news agency Der Spiegel, the National Security Agency can access all data on all major smartphones, including iPhones, BlackBerry, and Android. The NSA can access contacts, call list, SMS traffic, notes, and location data. Der Spiegel reported that, in the reports they have access, there is no evidence of mass surveillance, only surveillance of specific individuals. Yeah, how many specific individuals? Am I a specific individual? Anyway. And finally, of course this is the same government, not the same administration, but roughly the same government that said there were weapons of mass destruction in Iraq. And, well, look how well that turned out. Ooh, the fire truck! Hope it's no one I know. And in other news today, Serena Williams wins U.S. Open. What? Ambulance? Yep. Serena Williams won the U.S. Tennis Open yesterday. Her opponent, Victoria, was leading initially, and initially Williams cited wind as a factor. But Williams came back to take the win, claiming her 5th U.S. Open title. And that is a look brief look at news headlines. As I said, coming up in a few minutes, I'll have more news from the CBS World News Desk on this Monday morning. And I'll also have today's Twitter feed, celebrity birthdays in a few minutes, market information. Right now, though, I'm looking for the weather intro, and it looks like I forgot to load it. So let me do a quick search for the weather carts, and we'll get ready for today's weather forecast. And yeah, I did forget to load it. There's always something I leave behind. And we'll close that page, pull this down, and that's ready. Pull this over here, and we're ready for weather. Let's do it.
Winter weather warning right now. Here's a live look at the Fox 6 snow stick. This is out on the weather dick.
And take a look at the nationwide weather forecast for this Monday, the 9th day of September. And switch page over here. Weather, by the way, is brought to you by the Weather Channel and weather.com. Starting off in the Midwest, well, the summer heat wave expands into the Midwest. The late summer heat will continue in the middle of this week as a large ridge of high pressure maintains control. Highs will mostly be in the 90s from Kansas, Nebraska, and east South Dakota to the middle Ohio Valley for today. For tomorrow, the 90s expand through the remainder of the Ohio Valley and lower Great Lakes. Spotty low 100-degree readings are also possible. The heat will likely break records into the middle of this week. A cold front draped across the northern plains will keep temperatures on the cool side from western South Dakota and North Dakota into northern Minnesota. That front remains nearly stationary through tomorrow, then moves southward, ending the heat wave on Wednesday and Thursday. Heavy showers and thunderstorms are likely near the front each day. In the Northeast, well, the week starts off on the chilly side with morning temperatures in the 30s and 40s over the interior, and in the 50s in the I-95 corridor along the coast for Monday. Hotter temperatures are coming as part of the Midwest heat wave as it breaks off and moves into the region by midweek. Highs today should be mostly in the 70s with a few low 80s possible in Virginia. By tomorrow afternoon, highs should be mostly in the 80s, although a few low 90s are possible in the Virginias. The hottest day of the week should be Wednesday with highs in the 80s to mid-90s. Some record highs are possible on Wednesday. And a cold front ends this heat wave late in the week. In the south, dry and hot for much of the region with high pressure in control. Straight, isolated afternoon and evening showers and thunderstorms are possible in the Tennessee Valley and near the southern Appalachians. Better chances of showers and thunderstorms for southern Texas and southern Florida. Highs should be in the 80s to low 90s in the southeast and Florida. Hotter with highs in the 90s and spotty low 100-degree readings are possible for the lower Mississippi Valley, Oklahoma, and Texas. Looking out west, well, deep moisture continues to streak across the southwest and Rockies, producing high humidity levels and scattered heavy showers and thunderstorms. Heavy downpours that produce flash flooding are likely in the stronger thunderstorms. Flooding may also occur in normally dry washes a few miles away from the thunderstorms. Dry conditions are expected through the remainder of the region. Highs will stay in the 70s and 80s from Montana to North Arizona and North New Mexico due to the clouds and increased thunderstorms. Along the coast, highs will range in the 60s and 70s at the beaches to the 80s and 90s over inland areas. And that, my friends, is a brief gander at the weather forecast for today. We'll have Today in History in just a little bit, along with market information from Friday. And celebrity birthdays coming up in just a moment when we return to First Cup in just a moment on this edition of First Cup. I believe I already said that, didn't I? Anyway, we'll be right back right after these messages.
Feng Shui, forget it. Get a good decorator to make your house pretty.
With United Way to help the homeless in my community learn computer skills and build a basic resume. I don't just wear this shirt, I live it.
Give, advocate, volunteer, Live United. Go to liveunited.org. Brought to you by United Way and the Ad Council. Confessions of a Potentially Perfect Parent, brought to you by AdoptUsKids.org.
Okay, here goes. I know more about cooking dinner for a party of 12 than I do about packing a lunch for a 12-year-old. I know kids like things like PB&J, pigs in a blanket. Oh, and fish sticks. They do love fish sticks. Fillets I get, but sticks? What part of the fish does the stick come from? I know I can read a cookbook that'll tell me how to make a red wine reduction, but where are the cookbooks that can teach me how to cut the crusts off bologna sandwiches? Oh, maybe we can compromise on mac and cheese. Can you make that with brie? Everybody likes brie, right?
You don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. There are thousands of teens in foster care who would love to push your food around their plate. Call 1-888-200-4005 or visit AdoptUsKids.org for more information. This message brought to you by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, Adopt Us Kids, and the Ad Council.
Thank you, Pat Robertson. You are a true crusader, and we definitely didn't consider just permanently changing the name of this segment to the Pat Robertson list, although it does have a certain ring to it. That does.
Stop talking about the cheating. He cheated on you. Well, he's a man. Okay. Males have a tendency to wander a little bit. And what you want to do is to make a home so wonderful that he doesn't want to wander.
My name is Dale Pazinski. I volunteer with United Way to help the homeless in my community learn computer skills and build a basic resume. I don't just wear the shirt, I live it.
Give, advocate, volunteer, Live United. Go to liveunited.org. Brought to you by United Way and the Ad Council.
Thanks for asking, but I'd rather not send you nude pictures. I'm camera shy. I already said no. Under my clothes, I'm a robot. My webcam is broken. I'm worried they'll get passed around school. I have a rash. I have nudophobia. I have lizard skin. I'm a vampire, so I don't show up in pictures anyways. Your badgering has really killed the mood.
When someone is pressuring you to do something you don't want to, how many ways can you say no before they get the message? Let us know at that'snotcool.com. Brought to you by the Ad Council.
Tully Savalas, remember him? Kojak? Yeah, that's the theme of this show. Welcome back to Studio 26 and First Cup. On this fired up edition of First Cup, I'm your host, Joe Haffner, 9 days into September. And this is the 9th day of September 2013. I don't know where I was going with the 9. Whoa. Almost get the feeling I've been doing too many shows in a row. Anyway, what do you say we take a look at celebrity birthdays for this Monday? And by the way, if you're celebrating a birthday today, happy birthday.
Damn it, Jim, what the hell is the matter with you? Other people have birthdays. Why are we treating yours like a funeral? Balls, that ought to be lectured.
And in celebrity birthdays for today, as soon as I find my list here and pull that back down, Adam Sandler is 47. Eric Stonestreet of Modern Family is 42. Henry Thomas, remember him from from E.T.? Oh my goodness. Henry Thomas, I'm so shocked I'm all choked up. Henry Thomas, Elliot, is 42 today. I wonder if E.T. will come back. Michael Bubble is 38, and Michelle Williams of Brokeback Mountain is 33 today. Again, if you're celebrating a birthday today, happy birthday. And let's see what we have coming up next. Today in History. And I think I forgot to load the Today in History intro. I'm going to scroll down through the list. Yep, I sure did. It'll be just a moment, so hold on there, friends. Hold on. That's the wrong one. Let's try that. Yep, I did. Okay. We'll close that page, and by now it should be loaded. It's a good thing I chose a long music bed for today, or for the celebrity music, because happy birthday to you wouldn't last long nearly enough. Alright, I'm going to stop that. Let's go back in time.